Amis, GG. Or Duamis. Yeah, it's kind of weird that that dog would even do that. It means that it never defaulted back to its original direction even after I waited the proper amount of time. So it was either glitched in a position that wasn't supposed to be in, or it was moving around still, but it's unlikely that it was because I couldn't hear it. So the Sage in Archives does that sometimes, where the game doesn't make it go back to its default, even though it's not aggro anymore. So it was facing the direction it shouldn't have been. And that's the only way that could have happened. So it's unlucky. I did wait long enough, though. I didn't do anything with the improper time or anything like that, or the timing that would have granted me the title of being an idiot, you know, because I didn't wait long enough. But they can sometimes, it's very, very rare. I've never had it happen on that enemy, but I know because of it happening on the Sage. So you'll probably see it again on the Sage at some point, but that's less dangerous at least.
So the world might be mended.
Sup, yo.
Ali, thank you for the 20 months in a row. You to enjoy your emotes and your all-new sub badge, your new Hood of Edge. How have you been? What's going on? How's life? Give Ali the welcome back, the 20 months. Damn. Hell yeah, it's a me. It's a me, Duamis. I'm gonna wreck the game right now. I'm gonna no-hit the game. I'm gonna no-hit the Dark Souls. It's a me. Oh yeah. Sorry. Clean to Zero just finished DS3 in 2 hours, 54 minutes. Is it a good time for you? You know, it can be done much faster. You're proud of it anyways. That's fast, man. If you can beat the game in 1 day, that's pretty good. Beating it in 1 session. It's impressive. 254 is fast. That's very fast, man. You're not trying to speedrun, at least. Like, you could even technically take that run and submit it as a speedrun time. And I feel like you wouldn't even really be that far off the last place on the leaderboard. You might even be higher up than the last place on the leaderboard for regular speedruns. Who knows? But yeah, that could be accepted as a speedrun time. If you had told the people at Speed Souls that you were just like, you know, new to it, submitted it. Get staggered. Basically, you have to make him turn around if you want the stagger. You have to guarantee that he's not able to go and cue his next attack when you do the 2 swings. Because when you get the first one off, he usually starts the transformation, so it's too late. Off to another training. Have a good stream. Hope you're all well. Oh, you're doing some work stuff? Alright, well, hopefully everything's good with you. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Glad that you're doing okay, that you're still around. That was a short roll. He's speaking in my new language, handmaiden. We're gonna communicate from now on. Glad you can catch a few attempts. Have a good one, Pelican. Yeah, dude, no worries. Thank you for dropping the sub earlier too. Finally, say a pelican and a penguin have created this hybrid sub. This edgy pelican has risen from the ashes, man. Cornet, why Moonlight Greatsword? Is it good or is it your personal preference? There's a weapon command that explains that I can use right now. If you want to vote for the next thing I use, there's the straw poll in there too. Officially gone insane. Be like the new mixtape that I dropped. That's going to be the sample, the main sample for the beat. Started that sorcery, told you about. Going pretty well, ton of fun. Oh, you're doing the sorcerer run? Is it hard though? Like, have you gotten in it? How far have you made it so far? I feel like we would have such a struggle on a sorcery only run. It would probably be very similar to this, or even Maybe even worse. The only advantage would be you don't have to be in front of something to hit it, but on some bosses, that's not really that great. Actually got a laugh out of you. Heepa hoppa, heepa hoppa. Oh god. How to use a Prime sub? You only see pay options, mailman. To use your Prime sub on any channel, you have to click the sub button, and then there should be an option beside it. There should be two squares on desktop. I don't know if you can Prime sub on mobile. One of the mods maybe could explain that, or someone that knows if they've done that before. But on desktop, there should be like 2 sections. If it says you can't use this yet, or it's not ready yet, that means the one you already have isn't expired. But if you've never used it, it looks like you have it synced, like you have the icon, right? So it should be there. I think there's an option on the left. Oh, you're not on PC, okay. Yeah, on mobile, I have no idea. You don't think you can? Yeah, I guess they're gonna have to implement that. Azerfacker ADHD, I do have ADHD. Thank you for pointing it out. Appreciate it. Not sure you can Prime sub on the app, Bobby J. Bobby J is not your subber. He's just the guy that forms the people in the chat. I hit a lady with the baseball bat. Sorry. I'm making remixes out of nowhere right now. This is what happens. We reset a few times and the memes just leak out uncontrollably. Okay, and we don't have RTSR either. Great. So far, you're up to Pontiff. Know the attack pattern up close. Being far away, you have to learn new strats. Not as hard as you thought it would be. Well, from far away, he only does like the, what's it called? He just jumps towards you, then starts attacking you again, right? So that would be kind of weird. To do no hits from far away would be weird if you can only attack at that range. I think what I would do is I would parry him, and then I just use like a soul spear in his face. Like for sorcery and for a bow only run, I would just be point blanking everything, because some of the bosses from far away are actually like really hard, depending on what their movesets are. And if you can just get the recovery time down, like you'd be able to find out what the openings are that you can just do point blank shots with. Pontiff would be hard though, because you'd probably want to parry to open up that like that window of time. Otherwise, his recoveries aren't really that great. There's only one that I can think of after he does the backhand with the blue sword, and then like swipes around with the other one. That's the only time where I think you can use some sort of magic, because it's long enough to use an Estus and then like kind of get ready for the next thing. He can't do any follow-ups out of that. Why are you so hype? I just have energy right now, man. Had a decent sleep, more than 5 hours, so feel pretty good. Why Moonlight Greatsword prawn? This was a voted weapon, so you guys voted for it out of the list of things that I gave. Point blank, Raptor's here. What's going on, Raptor? Are you getting Absolver, man? Am I gonna be kicking you in the back of the head in Absolver? Actually, wait, is there any? There is kicks in Absolver. Yeah, okay, we can kick people. I can kick you in the head. Finally. It was all but a dream, but one day there was potential. There was hope. A way to break through the barriers that held us back before. A way to kick Raptor in the head. Curdy Suit, welcome back. How are you? I have a question. Doing a sorcerer build for the first time ever, you only just kill Vulner using sorcerer's staff. Is another staff that you should be using? You might have missed. I don't know much about staffs, man. So that's... I'll pass that one on to my assistant, named Harry Potter. Handles all the witchcraft and wizardry matters. He'll take your call. Hi, this is Harry Potter on line 1. Stop it, Ron. Leviosa. Man, I wish I could like imitate that that clip on that video. Wow. Levioso. Oh man. That's probably all he would tell you if Harry Potter actually gave you tips on this game. That's what he would say. Can't wait to kick me in the head. People will be kicking me in the head too, definitely. Probably gonna be pretty bad. That's why I was saying we'll mix it up. If it's good, we'll mix it up half and half with almost every stream. Maybe we'll do 1 full day of Souls. Every other day is half, except for... Okay, 2 days a week, 1 full Souls, 1 full Absolver. Every other day is a half day for each. Or like a 60-40 roughly. Ron Weasley, it's Levioso. Oh god. Yeah, I'm making it this time. Cash me outside, how about that? Right here. Epic Sax remix? I don't think I've heard a remix of that. That's pretty crazy though. On the fence, super into Dauntless at the moment. The chance to kick you in the face does have appeal. Honestly, no offense, but I think even if I liked Dauntless, Absolver is still more appealing. But I guess it depends what you want to do. You can't kill other people in Dauntless, can you? I don't think there's PvP in it. So. Have you tried beating the game fists only, McPrawn? I had a fists only run that I had started, but then it got deleted, so. It was kind of to fill in the rest of the stream because I had just gotten the no-hit run, and then I wanted to fill in like the last 3 hours or so. And I was gonna save it and then continue it in the future, but never went back to it and started it again. So yeah, we have one that's open on Bloodborne right now though. Lynx, what's up? Can it be the 29th already, Slothonaut? Yeah, man, I'm awaiting the news to see if I can get a code or not, but if the person's too busy that's filling in the role of the guy I was supposed to be talking with that can actually, you know, get me it right away, then I'm gonna have to just kind of deal with it. Next time what I'm gonna do though, if there's something that like I really want to get beforehand, I'm just gonna like I'm gonna start inquiring about it like a month ahead of time. So I didn't even know there was early access to this, so I kind of started that a little bit too late. Like I think I asked about it just for like a day 1 review code, but then I saw there was early access the next day after that, so I didn't even know about the early access. The funny thing too is I could have already played it. Like I had the closed beta, and then I just played it the day the server went down. I had it on Steam the entire time. First day I turned it on, servers go down, so I could have already played it for like a week. That was like earlier in the year too. Could have had all the strats down. Although that one you couldn't stream, so it's not as appealing. Haha. Monster Hunter style? Yeah, that's what it looks related to Monster Hunter. Are you going to be playing the new Monster Hunter, Raptor? That's what you like? Oh, that's the YouTube clip. Yeah, the Leviosa. Walnir is just a bitch. Walnir is a friendly giant. Walnir is okay. He's acceptable. Publisher and devs are ignoring you. No love for the little guys. They might not be ignoring you, man. I would wait on that because, like, there is Gamescom right now, and the PR person from the firm that I talk to, he's around at Gamescom, like, promoting shit. So, their team might also be at Gamescom, or just busy with other things. So, I think, I don't know, maybe they don't have a way to, they might not have an automated response to decline everybody. But I'll let you know if they get back to me or not. If they don't, then it's definitely that they're busy, because they wouldn't do that. Although the way I'm going about it's different than directly through Devolver. I also did talk to Devolver though, and Slow Clap. So if they ever get back to me at some point, then we'll know that they're just busy. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's some streamers that are smaller than your channel that are having the codes. I think it's based on when they were going around giving them out, what you were already playing, because there's no like requirements or anything like that. There's no specific requirements, although the form I did fill out asks for your metrics. So if you filled out the Google document, like I'm still waiting to see from that too. I covered all the angles for it, but just like I didn't get on this earlier. And someone that plays Souls, they're not really gonna go into a Souls stream with the intentions to give away something for a game that's multiplayer, right? They went to people from Soul Rant, but not like Souls channels though, like people playing Souls. 12-month sub badge looks like the Unabomber. I can remove the shades. There's one without the shades. You don't want to look so Unabomber. Playing Monster Hunter Gen right now, so good. Saltpot, is that the new one? Still a bitch though, Walner? He's a little bit of a bitch, baby. A little bit. Lewd Beast, thanks for the host, man. Welcome back. How have you been? Bradzio, welcome back as well. You're excited for Battlefront 2? Oh, Battlefront 2. Yeah. I don't know about that. I remember I was sick for like 3 days. I was taking some time off, and I remember I got the alpha or like beta for Battlefront, the original one, the original DICE one, when it was pre-release, and I played it for like one of the 3 days. Got like all the stuff that you could do on the multiplayer, like did pretty good too. Got some recordings of it, like doing some good matches. And I'm like, this is shitty. Like Battlefield's so much better. I think actually that's the last time I legitimately played an FPS game, but it was not that great, honestly. I thought it was gonna be a lot better. Nothing compares to like when they used to do Battlefront, like the old ones. Ghostatius, what's up? How's it going? How are you? The Robo Man, anyone need help with Madeira? You changed your build to help others. Calling all scrubs. Is there anyone that is so bad they can't beat Madeira? I mean, a really hard boss that you should probably be having trouble on. No disrespect intended at all. That's very nice of you to offer help to people, man. I think that's cool. I would have loved to have people offer help like for co-op and shit when I was doing like second or third playthroughs after my first time through like original DS1 or Demon Souls or something like that. Main character on NG plus 35. Damn, dude. Are you going for like the full 99, or are you just trying out a bunch of different stuff over and over? Inner Demons recently came out stronger than before. Yeah, you were talking about how you're just taking some time off and stuff, spending time with your girlfriend and shit. That's cool. Glad to know that you're doing good. Or better, I should say. Battlefield 1 was garbage. Battlefield 2 has pay-to-win loot boxes? No way. So everyone's pulling the stupid microtransaction bullshit. I think paid DLC for aesthetics is okay, but not when it's like encouraged for an advantage competitively. And there has to be like a limit on it as well. Like, you should be able to obtain stuff that is very cool without having to do the microtransactions. Maybe just alternate versions of things would be cool as a purchase, because like, you shouldn't make someone that doesn't want to spend extra money other than the base fee feel like they're missing out on something big. That's when you go wrong, and then there's people that are mad. And the competitive advantage thing is just dumb. That doesn't make sense. That means you don't care about like the integrity of the competition in the thing you created for the reason of competition. I'm assuming if it is multiplayer, so That's what I was telling Crystallized Games, and I was hanging out with them trying their Relic Raiders game that I was talking about earlier. I was saying, like, those are the most important things you got to value, and they were like 100% agreeing with it, because like it doesn't take much to ruin everything just by the impression and the way that you approach balancing and how you would handle microtransactions on a free-to-play platform, because I think they're going free-to-play for that. It's so sensitive to, like, all you have to do is just slip up a little bit, and like you've just ruined every chance you had of being credible or something that actually is, you know, fun and, you know, works well. Because the game could be good, but then you implement that, and it's like adding an ingredient to like a recipe that just like taints it or something. It's like, what the fuck? Corinthian +3 worth it? Corinthian +3 is pretty thick, man. Pretty thick stamina recovery. Last time I used Corinthian +3 was when we were doing the no hit with DLC runs. It was really good. I'm tempted to try Slayer with RTSR this time. Tempted. That one-hit PB though, Frazio? Yeah, man. So close. Murtiger stuck on SL1, run on Nameless King. Phase 2 is what's giving me the problems with his attacks. Should you keep on top of him, or does he get some distance away? In Phase 2, that's kind of up to you, man. Like, his overhead attack can repeat itself if you're very close. And I usually get rolling attacks on that until he stuns, but if you're not going for like an aggressive kind of fight, staying farther away has its benefits. When he does the slam that's scripted for Phase 2, if you are far away, you basically have to be in front of him, then step a couple steps to the right or left because the shape of the AoE. But that attack's really easy to avoid if you're right beside him when he does it. So like you'd already be in that position if you were being super aggressive. That's the biggest benefit in my opinion, next to the stun, is you can rotate around him, and then you change its initial tracking because it thinks that you're in a different spot, and then it'll miss you, and the bolts will fan on either side of him instead of hitting you directly because you were in a different spot when it registered that you were there. So you just rotate around him, and then you go rotate around again after the slam, and it's perfect. Why is this guy stuck? But yeah, if you want the stun, staying close in his face is a good idea. Dude, why are you walking back, man? What the fuck? Okay, let's do this. Is Corinthian +3 worth it? One at PB. Battlefield 2 pay to win dumbasses EA, but the new Shadow of Mordor is doing the same with paid DLC. That's not a multiplayer game though, right? The audio difference of your voice between 480p and 360p is rather startling. I heard that recently, Pi. Someone said like it doesn't even sound like the same stream in a lower encoding format, and I don't know if that's a new thing or not. No one had ever mentioned that in the past, so maybe they just like changed it where like the audio encoding is decreased, because audio encoding is not that intense. So you would assume the signal would stay the same for that, but the video quality would decrease. Pretty impressive that It sounds that different. That's funny. I gotta check out an example of that myself. Battlefield 1 pay to win. Rexa, what's up? Thanks for the info. No worries, man. What I would do also, you can just like look at no hit runs or speed runs of it. Speed runs, they make mistakes on purpose because they get trades with them. But it might help you out having like a reference for it, just so you can understand what I mean by specifically that scripted attack and then the stun and the way that works. Because the stun gives you such a big advantage on it. It's pretty much like necessary in my opinion if you want to be super safe. Because it's almost like he has 3 phases, not 2. All the extra moveset stuff. Okay, should we go RTSR on this? I guess we could try. Why not? I wonder what would happen if I dropped... I guess technically the ladder. Same thing as dropping off the roof. Yeah, it's not really a lot of fall damage. Kind of sucks. We're gonna try RTSR on this though, just to be a little bit safer. I want to see how much more damage it does, because before I was using the crown without the RTSR, and it gives a pretty decent bonus, but it's not really that much. So taking that off might be better. Like underwater audio. Yeah, I think the comment was before that it was like underwater. It was like aquatic or something like that. It's funny. Okay, there's RTSR. There's not enough equip load for both of these. Just a little bit too much. Oh wait, I'm gonna switch to this anyways. Maybe now? Oh. Okay. Talking through an old radio. Wow, that's ridiculous. That was 411 on regular. Oh, I think it was two-handed swings. That's not really that much more, is it? What does the crown do, Archie? It gives me like a 20 damage bonus or something like that. McPrawn, would be fun seeing you getting summoned as the Spirit of the Church sometimes, giving them a hard time. I'm not really that great at PvP on this, because I don't really like the PvP on this game too much, but yeah, that would be interesting though, because that is something different, right? Like you're basically assisting the boss. Although I'd feel guilty, man. Like I hate Half-Life so much, so I'd be like basically assisting a boss that's like really shitty. So it'd be so evil. I'm feeling like a bully one day, maybe. least you can run 360p. Your internet's so bad you use 160. Is it actually in 160p? Rookers? Dude, you sub to the stream and you watch it all the time in 160p. Are you serious, dude? What? Rachaka used the water fountain to run around, just saying. The reason that I don't run in circles around it is because the pilgrim butterflies and the way their attacks are, you basically have to progressively go in one direction based on how they do the gigantic orbs, because the way they track. So you want to wait till you hear the sound cue for that, then move really like at like a steady pace further and further away from where you were, so when it tracks, it hits far enough away and so the splash damage doesn't kill you. Or you can set it up so the barrier gets hit before you do. But I'm playing in a way where I'm not staying in the same region the entire time after the second part on purpose, because like there's so much time that's been put in that fight, man, for no hit runs since like last year. That was one of the fights I had to play. I split it 15 minutes and 15 minutes. I practiced this in Cinder every night before I went to sleep for 3 weeks in a row, plus all the time I streamed, just to be able to get it on any percent. Second hardest fight to learn for the any percent run. You're a noob, just ignore you. You've been literally playing for a week. What you're saying is a good idea, but it doesn't take into account the potential risk of blind attacks from the pilgrims. That's all it is. Like, for actually avoiding him, if he was the only thing that was a problem, you're 100% right. But when it comes down to the attacks that you can't actually be looking at constantly, you want to listen to the sounds of them, and then you want to be backing up in a straight line as far as you can as they're starting, so you don't get caught in the same spot when it actually lands. It's kind of weird. It's like there's a lot of things in this game where you're not like just doing things for the sake of what you're actually seeing, but there's background processes going on. You have to kind of preemptively plan things that maybe happen around you that you don't actually experience to prevent them from hitting you, or you know, whatever. There's a lot of small details that go into this that, like, you could watch the run and you could just be like, oh, that's the way it is, but there's a lot more than just that, you know. To have it the way it is, you have to use small little things to, you know, manipulate shit. Okay, I guess we're going here. Let's do it. Kerr, what's going on? Welcome back. How much time do you have in DS3? 1,500 hours or so between console and PC at this point. I don't know the exact number though. I haven't gone back on console to check the total, but added together with my Steam time that I can see now, it's over 1,500. I basically streamed this game for most of the time that I've streamed since it came out. I wouldn't say necessarily at this point it's like 90%, but only because we've been doing a lot more other Soul stuff and some variety since the second DLC was completed on this. But there was about a month of time in between each DLC, and then the first time I did any percent, we took, I think, a week. We went into all bosses. Then there was 3 months away from it recently. So if you just factor in all the time off from when it came out, it's about let's see. I'd like to say a little bit under, maybe like 10 months straight of playing it. $170 to $200 depending on the rings. What are you using to do 287 damage? What are you looking at for that, Emir Tiger? Are you talking to me or someone else doing Nameless? First phase, I usually do the lightning resin. Second phase, dark or fire. I think dark's better though. I think that's correct. Cheers, bro. I get you. Cool. Thanks for the tips. No worries, man. Again, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but the amount of time put into, not only just by me, but other people, amount of time put into each aspect of this game to do some of the runs we've done is like literally a study. It's not even like we're playing around, like, because some of those things are just required. Like there'd be just no sensible way to handle it otherwise. Last thing you want to do is take the chance that you're just doing something not the best way you could on this when there is room for improvement. Oh, I got the Mimic Head out of luck. Didn't even notice he dropped the Mimic Head. That's really cool. I could use that to set up RTSR for things that normally wouldn't have it on it, but I don't know if I'd want to, because there's no chance I'm gonna get that again on another run. A boot? Do I hear Canadian? Fosikas, what's up? Black Pyre, welcome back. How's it going, man? Jay Davey, welcome back. Luality, what's going on? Chugged 11 times on your first SL1 Gale win. Yeah, Gale's a long fight, dude. Can you guys believe that dude did it fists only? SL1. The sub loyalty badges are sick as fuck. Kexu, that's so funny you say that. We were talking about it earlier and how I can't make everyone happy with them. I appreciate it, man. I like them a lot. I think they're a lot better now. I wanted a legitimate legitimate progression instead of just different colors of the same thing. Not that that was bad, but I wanted something better. Thank you for enjoying them. Make this game look so easy, Pyre, dude. There's people that watched me start this run knew how long it took to get that down. There's hours put into just crafting theories of what would work the best, man. Like, it's not just like I walk into the fight and I know immediately what to do, because that has to be handled differently. Even though I know the game, like, that had to be handled differently than it would on a normal no-hit run because of the weapon. So there's those days where it's just like routing and learning and stuff like that. It's not like I just snap right into no-hit mode. So it is a process. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Rag Dread, what's up? I'm talking about G-Soul? Yeah, his name's G-Soul. What do I think of Frida Scythe? Do you think it's a weapon worth doing a run with? When I used it, I was the minimum stats required to wield it, and it was really frustrating on New Game Plus. But I think it would be better than a lot of weapons that you could use that are boss weapons, so yeah, I would go for it. It's not the greatest weapon, but it's pretty good. Black Pyre with the sub, god damn it.
So the world might be mended.
God damn it.
So the world might be mended.
Dude, thank you so much for the sub, man. That means a lot. For the first time in your feeble cursed life, Black Pyre TV, you have discovered the secret circle of the Skuliminati. Using the power of dank memes, 6 streams, and edginess, I grant you your emotes. You've been turned into a skeleton. Never give up. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Give Black Pyre some sub hype. Give him a follow, too, if you don't know him. He's a really good streamer. Really nice dude. I actually have met him before, too, so I was like, oh my god, it's Black Pyre TV. I've heard so much about you. And then he was like, yo, dude, chill. Step behind the red carpet, or behind the red rope. Security. Get this guy out of here. He's fucking weird. I was just like, oh my god, sign my autographs, please. Oh my god, I need some autographs. Please, 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 please. I've heard about you so much. Like, I'm gonna donate $100 next time you stream. He's like, I don't need your pity. And he walked away in slow motion with a pop collar and a 3-piece suit with sunglasses on. Crazy, man. How these gigantic dudes beside him with earpieces and shit. It was scary, man. Basically, the whole thing with all the streamers meeting up was because of him. So like,
When you get a minute, please check this out.
they're all waiting
If
around him.
this is the
to meet
boss
him.
you were talking about just a little bit ago, I completely FED myself.
Wait, what happened? Okay, wait. I'm gonna just get back to Firelink really quick before I check whatever just happened there. I think I missed something. Oh man. Oh boy. Yeah. Honestly though, it is a pretty damn good feeling when someone subs to you that's also a really good streamer that you enjoy, so thanks. That is what I meant to say instead of the fanboying. Where is the sword? Did we finish MLGW? Sometimes I don't always have it on the character to save some of the weight. This is really heavy. Okay, SS dude, you didn't, oh, you couldn't link the thing. Okay, you have to get permission to do links unless you're subs, so sorry about that, dude. Thank you for the 500 bits again, man. Holy shit. When you get a minute, please check this out. If the boss you were talking about a little bit ago, you completely effed yourself. Okay, I'll check this out right now. If it's a quick video. 35 seconds, okay. Wait, what song is this? I know this song. I know this song. This is an older song. I had this on my iPod Shuffle when I was 12. Oh no. You could put that in a fail compilation. What song is that? I remember, I think I learned how to play that on guitar as well. What song is that? Oh man, Indestructible. Okay, yeah. Indestructible. Yeah. Listen to that when I was like elementary, man. Holy shit. Very specific. Yeah, man. That was a good video. I think most people at this point have experienced that, dude. Like if you're on your first playthrough still, man, and that's happening, I would tell you that I've done that and I've played this a lot. You might be surprised, but I've made that mistake even after knowing that it can happen. I've fallen off so many. I've had him hit me off the edge before. The only thing that it can't happen is him falling off. It's so unfair. Okay, I leveled up Faith already. We're going for the one more of Endurance. For a second, I thought I put in stats while I wasn't paying attention that were incorrect, and I freaked out. Yeah, we're fine. We got the extra skulls first. I probably should have got those once we got into the cathedral, but whatever. Okay, sweet. Arthas Flame Mark and Pyro Flame give you more damage than a Charcoal Pine Resin. It does, Bro Tiger. I've used Karthus Flame Mark before. It's really good for SL1, and the more you put into the Pyro hand, I think it scales it a little bit. So it's definitely worth it. Okay. You'll catch you dudes and dudettes later. You gotta run a few errands. Good luck on the run and buy you sax machines. I've never been called a sax machine. Either I'm just like a jazz master or just very appealing physically with the memes. I don't know. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for the sub. Did not have to do that. You were pulling some magic on me. The Black Pyre magic. Also, whenever you start your DS3 first playthrough, I know we talked about that. I want to see that. You can get fucked. That dog is shaking right there. Why is it shaking? Okay, now it's not shaking anymore. The dog was shaken, not stirred. Gonna put the no damage runs in the runs command, Colbster. I probably should, yeah. I don't want to make the runs command so long that it takes up a whole page, though. I can replace some of the ones in there with no damage, I guess. Or I could make one link that links a playlist on YouTube. Probably be better. We need that command optimization. Next step. Yeah, the one good thing about that dog situation is, of course, I'm not always going to be able to hit it, but when I can, I don't have to hit it twice because we threw the firebomb. So it's guaranteed if I land the hit, even with a rolled attack, it's dead. And it increases the chances of me killing it much more than like an average dog that I'd have to take from full health. So I just wish you could kill it in one shot with the firebomb on this. I don't know what strength it takes. I guess on New Game Plus, obviously it has more health and the firebombs don't scale, but yeah, man, like if I had a huge amount of strength, it might be possible to do, or a huge amount of dex. Just makes it really stressful because like on the regular no hit runs with twin blades, when we were doing them before, like that dog dies, there's no way to get hit by the dog there. The other one will never find you either. It's so safe. You need to split to win. Okay, I'll split once we get into the safe zone, man. Cool. Wendell Beck, what's going on, man? Canadian guy, thought did the first no-hit run's name is Faraz. Yeah, he did the first any percent no-hit run, man. Are correct. How's it going? Metal Gear. Yeah, you have to get sneaky there. So many Metal Gear moments. Kojima would be proud. Kojima gets a shout out in one of my runs too. Not that he really needs it, but if I ever meet him, I'll be like, Senpai, I spoke of you. Okay, Slayer, you're done. Okay. Oh, we get the skulls back right away. I thought I had to go back. Man, I can't. Oh, I forgot Death Stranding's coming out too. What? We don't even know. Does anybody even know what the gameplay is like in that? I don't even think there's gameplay. He pulled a FromSoft, man. He went super secretive. Went so secret. I gotta look into that too. I trust him as a person with his creativity enough where I think I'd give it a chance just based off of it being from his studio. But I guess we're gonna have to see. There's no gameplay yet? Yeah. Like from all the things he's made in the past, all of his ideas, they've all been good, so hopefully that turns out to be something good. I don't even know if there's a release date. I think it's like next year, right? Hey, we got the swipe. Death Stranding seems amazing. The trailer for it looks awesome. Have you ever died to Mimic Head while setting up RTSR? On DS1, dude, I've died to Mimic Head on RTSR so many times. I probably have done that more than anybody. I probably have the world's first most RTSR deaths from Mimic Head, North America. I think talks about some Monster Hunter some more. I don't know anything about Monster Hunter other than people like it and it's somewhat popular. That's it. And you kill monsters and get items and stuff. You kill a lot of things that look like dinosaurs. It seems like it's a lot of dinosaurs and shit. It's like Turok RPG mode or something. I don't know. I'm probably making fun of it and it's insulting to the people that like it a lot, but honestly, from what I've seen, I just can't really tell you what what's good about it. I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, drinking blue Gatorade, getting hyped. Let's go. Let's do it. That game's already coming out, rank. Well, it's coming out at some point. It's obviously confirmed to be a thing, right? Kojima once fought a giant turtle when coming up with the idea for Metal Gear. What? Halo Vortex, that's a little bit savage. Oh boy. Boy. Oh boy. Alright. Gigi. Shrimp, what's going on? Dan Rock, hello. Dude is real, what's up? Use their sign though. How do you know they remove fun in PvP? Chichin, welcome back. What's up? Coming in with one of the best GG emotes. Thank you. Okay, where are we going? Going to the swamp, right? We're swamping it. Let's go. Stream Ruckus, hello. Show that deacon who the pimp is. You crumpled yourself. Yeah, you can crumple yourself, man. It's possible. You can definitely do that. Corey Memoria, what's up? Wait, did I say shrimp? Wait, is it Holy Swamp? My bad, dude. I think I read your name as Shrimp. I am so bad. Forgive me. Condemned Froggy, welcome back. Chimoden, what's going on? Anyone that popped in during that, welcome. Sorry, I had to go focus for it. That's one of the worst fights. You like shrimp as well? Okay, good. You like shrimp enough to become a shrimp? Wouldn't be able to eat shrimp if you became a shrimp or you'd be a cannibal. Kinda awkward. Not gonna lie.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
5 months and still a hipster. Thank you, Squilla. XD, did you win the race? DIDNT saw it because you stream so late. European feels bad, man. Yes, okay, GG.
Matt, thank you for the 5 months in a row, man. Continue to enjoy your emotes. You are almost free of the hollowing as well. That 6-month humanity is close. Thanks, dude. I didn't win the race. No, I didn't actually finish my run for the race. It was Faraz and a Mappy that tied. But yeah, sorry. I've been starting really late lately. Today we started a bit earlier, but it was still kind of late. So yeah, man. I apologize. Pass your driving theory test today. How are the runs? Congrats, dude. Runs today, they're going all right so far. This is the best one so far. Currently, this is today's PB. How do you think I'd fare in PvP, Archie? I'd be pretty shitty at it. I could put time into it. I just don't like PvP in this game. It's not mechanically pleasing to me. Mechanics are much better for PvE. But in DS2 PvP, if I went back to it, I don't think it would take much time to get back to where I was in it. Although it's not really something that's interesting to me anymore. Today's the day, Chichin. I hope so, man. I hope so. Okay, wait. Shh, we need this. We need one of these. Okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna eat a blossom too. Wait. Oh yeah, we did deacons without a blossom. That's really weird. Why do we have 2 of them? Oh my god, that was fucking creepy, dude. PvP is so buggy. It's just the lack of satisfaction with the mechanics and stuff, dude. Like, if you're gonna do advanced PvP in this, you're literally just blocking with 100% physical shield and pressing R1 to roll catch whenever it's convenient. It's not like that complicated. The mind games might be there, but the mind games' depth aren't really that, you know, complex. It's mostly just like, you know, very, very similar builds and shit. DS2 PvP had so much variety in how you could be good. So much mechanical variety as well with some of the techniques, like, that it actually kept it fun. But with this one, I don't want to just camp someone until they roll incorrectly, roll catch them with an R1, go back to blocking over and over. I want to have some variety, some more complexity to it. If it was good PvP, I would have continued playing PvP. Like, I probably would still be doing it sometimes now, but just knew that it wasn't really the same. Like, I would even say DS1 has better PvP than this. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this from the menu. DS2 PvP is the best? I would say so, yes. I know some people like the PvP on this, so I don't want to like talk trash about it. You can be very good at it. It's just like the high level PvP isn't as exciting. You can do anything you put your heart to. IGPX, what's up? How's it going, man? Last time you've been here, last few times I got down to 1 hit, so today's the day. Yeah, we have one hit run so far. I think today, if it comes down to it, I might do another 1 hit if I need to, just to get practice files for Princes and Cinder, because I don't have files for them. I haven't practiced them for this run. So just in case if there's something that goes wrong there. Everything else I think we're practiced up on enough, but those two I don't have files for with this weapon, so might be a good idea.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, we're not buying anything. Let's go. I probably could just go right into Abyss Watchers. Who use me mechanically, JCL? What? Anyone know if the save organizer? You have to say you have a save you want to keep and you load a save state. Is that save gone? Save gone, or will it be there when you restart the game? The saves are registered in the organizer, right? So if the file's in the organizer, then it should be there still. Unless you overwrite that save with the organizer by clicking, oh no, you can't overwrite it. You'd have to import the current one. So yeah, there'd be no way to do that. You'd always have a separate one from before. Unless you're asking something that I'm not understanding. Did I raffle this run earlier? Yeah, this one is, let me see. Let's see who it was. This one's Duamis, I'm pretty sure. Unless that was the last one and I didn't reset it. I think it's him. Playing Souls for the multiplayer. DS2 was the game you played for multiplayer, definitely. Co-op in it was really good too. Is bad because shields are busted? Wendell, no, it's not because of shields. It's because the meta is revolving around very basic ideas. There's not enough complexity with technique. In DS2, there was a lot of tech that wasn't that's not available in this game mechanically. So like, there was quick rolls, where you could speed up your roll after doing an attack, then faster than the standard roll. So you know it would add more complexity to how you move. There was like dead angling and then like doing like a lock on to redirect attacks properly. So with heavy weapons that didn't track so well while locked, you could have more advantage of how you cover the area with it. You could be more precise with it and stuff like that. And sometimes people would get confused and they would like they'd get hit by a weapon that honestly was very slow, that was hard to use, because you could just have more precision over it. There was stance swapping. There was, what else? Other things too. There's animation cancels in it as well. There's so many things that aren't in this that don't provide another layer of depth with it. So nothing separates someone from what they're doing mechanically from someone that's new to it. It's just how you play it, I guess, how you actually win or not win. And winning in this doesn't look that cool, in my opinion. Like if you just look at a tournament of DS2 PvP versus tournament of DS3, there's a difference. There's definitely a big difference, especially if you understand what's going on. Bandit, what's up? How's it going? Astroplane, welcome back. Ring Knight paired swords were busted in PvP. Are those like the big giant double swords from the dudes in the DLC too? Oh, this is good. This is good. I gotta go. I gotta move in on this. This is an opportunity.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
That's really lucky.
So the world might be mended.
I'ma let you finish, Squilla, but Caravandal has the spiciest deal of all time. Jokes aside, it's a lot of fun being here. Keep on doing what you do, brotherman. Much love.
Brother man Bill, brother man Bill. Dude, thank you for the 3 months, Vandal. I've known you for so long that it's an honor to have you enjoying what I do to this day, because that's not always the case, right? So I'm glad you still like the stream. Maybe even more. Maybe I always wanted to improve things as much as I can and continue to, so thank you. Enjoy being a hollow. You are no longer a skeleton, a spooky, scary dude skeleton. Chad and Brad, yeah. The power of Climax. Climax was pretty broken. But again, if you were good, you could outplay that. Doesn't matter how much damage someone does to you or how stupid their build is. Like, you could just win by mechanically being good if it wasn't a factor of latency and region connection and stuff. If the connection was alright, you'd be fine. Like, use your fist, use a ladle, use a dagger. You'd still win if you were, like, really good compared to that other person. In this, I don't know if that's the same case. Big finish. Nah. Definitely overkill on that. Up, brother, man, Bill. Insomniac, I'm doing good. How are you, sir? Welcome back. Been around for this long, right? That's true. It's true, man. It's true. I just feel pretty hyped about that. I know some people that streamed that were awesome when I was kind of starting, and I expected them to still, like, you know, be around now and doing awesome things, but sometimes things change. I feel like we broke past that, so it's just cool to have. If anyone, honestly, if you stream and like people from like when you started are still around, like as many people as we have from when I still started, even that is just mind-blowing to me. Because yeah, you might not be doing the same content, you might not be as enjoyable, you know, there's so many factors that go into it, so that's pretty impressive. Okay, we're gonna do this. Fire bombs, okay. A skeleton was freaking me out, man. I don't like the spot that I landed in. Is there a thing as a DS2 no-hit run? Yes. Happy Hob was the first person to do DS2 no-hits. McDrunkard has done a no-hit run on it. Faraz has done a no-hit run on it. We've done a no-hit run on it. I believe there's a handful of other people also going for it at the moment. Wasn't supposed to jump there. I hope I didn't pull the big rat. I think we're fine. Alright, now we're gonna just be on the lookout for the last one, because I'm not sure if it's actually dead or not. Is that a McDrunkard emote? Oh my god. Crazy when people from early on come back, really awesome. Yeah. Especially like Lev, for example. Like Lev's been like a regular in the stream for a while, and he was like one of the first people to follow me as well. Like one of like the initial wave of people. And now he streams too, and he's probably gonna like, you know, go on with that. Like I might get to witness him getting like partnered and shit, and like I used to have him as someone that watched me and helped me with PvP. That's nutty. That is nuts. Just thinking of that's weird. Rookus basically stopped watching Twitch for 2 years. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Otstarva has done it. Otstarva did something a little different. He actually took no damage at all. So, yeah. When it comes down to no hits, like I'd say that's a cut above. But he technically he didn't get hit, but at the same time he also took no environmental damage. The slow march to victory, yes. I don't even know if I have to cut the bridge on this part. Still a casual selling game? Hey man, it's a legitimate grind for the points. I'm not giving you those quick cheap thrills, man. I'm giving you the legitimate experience of points.
So the world might be mended.
Razra, thank you very much for the Prime sub, dude. Pretty sure I said that right. I want to guess and say that I was correct with the pronunciation of your name. Let me know, but still, I think I got it right. For the first time in your feeble, cursed life, you have discovered the secret circle of the Illuminati. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy being a skeleton. We're gonna actually go visit Papa Skeleton right now, actually. And then you're on your own, man. Then you gotta get good. Thank you, though. It's Kojima's birthday today. That's weird that we were just talking about him. All right, man. We got to get this run on Kojima's birthday. Let's do it. I'm gonna make a birthday card to him with like a clip of me getting this run and be like, Kojima! Usefulness, welcome back, by the way. Alright. Bam. Good start, good start. Go wait for stamina on that. Boom, get it. Run over to the other one. I don't know if I have enough time for this. Okay, I got it. Oh my god, that's scary. Very scary. I was so confident the two would work right there. I probably should have waited anyways. I always want to avoid him crawling, but there's like less danger going back a second time anyways than pulling whatever that was. That was fucking weird. Definitely not safe. Pontiff time. The legit experience, yeah. Full featured 4K resolution, Dolby 7.1 surround sound. Points acquired over time very slowly will make you feel like you're in virtual reality. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to give people points too fast because it defeats the point of the system in the long run. especially when you're going to be using them for betting or for giveaways when those do happen. Even though they're not super frequent, they're going to be used. You will lose them. They'll be taken away. You won't get those back that you've bet, that you've lost, or that you've purchased tickets with. And I want to incorporate them into a lot of other things in the future that I've thought of. So, for example, like if I did some sort of campaign, like a merchandise one in the future, it'd be cool to have like sales for that you can, like, if you have enough points, like you're able to use points for that kind of stuff, for example, because of the dedication you've had in time, not necessarily monetary, but just with the points. That'd be kind of cool. So like giveaways that you can buy into with points, stuff like that, you know, or maybe games or whatever the hell. You can actually spend the points selling. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a giveaway for Absolver in a little bit over a week. I'm doing a one for everybody, then one that subs can enter, and you can use points for that. You're gonna need like a certain amount to buy each ticket, then there's a maximum of how many you can buy. So I mean, there's some people that will not be able to buy probably even one ticket just because they might be joining that day or a few days before, so it is relative to your commitment, I guess. But we'll be doing a couple of giveaways of that at least to start off. Super Gold, what's up? Vape Lord in all the glory. Yeah, man, that Walnir, dude. The Walshnir. I feel like there should be a silent J in Walnir. I don't know why. I've imagined the name with a silent J and it just works. You want points, SS? Dude, you have points, right? Everyone has points. You get them every 5 minutes, but yeah, like on giveaways, depending on the value of it, it's going to be more points to get tickets, so it's kind of how it works. How much they cost? They're different every time. I just decide what I think is right for each one. So the smallest giveaways I've done for like little indie titles and stuff like that have been like hundreds for a ticket, or even 100 at the lowest. For big things, usually 1,000 plus per ticket. So that's an example. Last two we've done were like lineups of different Steam values, and then you just pick what you want. But this one's just gonna be for Absolver, be like themed because of the game being new. All right, so Lloyd Sword Ring, we need this, we need this. I probably want to have Blood Ring on, I think. That should be fine, okay. 1 billion points. Wait, who has a million? Laron? Oh, no way. Okay, he's the first person to ever have over 1 million then, other than the bot and myself, right? I gotta check mine and see what I got. We do options for PS4 and PC. It's going to be PC for the first 2 copies of it, and then in the future I might do PS4 depending on if I plan to get the PS4 version to play with people on PS4 as well. I think I'll do that. This is a chance I'll just get both, so I can encompass a larger amount of people that can join, instead of being like, oh no, I can't, like, you know, you can't join us playing because you have it on PS4. It all depends on how the game does, but I definitely am going to want to give you kind of like my review on it, so that if you enter the giveaway, you know you're getting something and you have my opinion on it. I don't want to like be giving away things I can't give a good opinion on now, so that's kind of why I'm waiting. I'm gonna play it the first day, and then I'll have some sort of like idea to give you for it. Bebo, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing pretty good. 1.5 million myself. Okay, that's not bad. What are you doing? I don't know if I get the bonus for subs though, because I don't actually sub to myself. So I wonder if that works. I don't think mine have the calculated bonus. Selling, yeah, no worries, man. I will see you in a bit. Enjoy your food. The bot doesn't have too many. I don't know how the bot works. I don't know. Yeah, the bot only has 500,000. That's weird. Maybe I do get the bonus from mine, but it doesn't get the bonus. Not sure. We got to be running right here. Cool. Okay. How come you don't do Wyvern in this run? It's not all bosses, it's only the any %. Only mandatory stuff. Man, that was fucking creepy. The run to the plunge is hard. Run to the plunge. Do all bosses? Not even sure how to say her name, man. Dude, you're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce that, dude. I don't even want to try. I don't even know. No idea. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll be doing all bosses runs of some sort in the future. Definitely. I might do one on one of these voted weapon ones if the weapon's very good. This weapon's not the greatest for a lot of stuff on this run, so definitely not worth it. But when there's a weapon that's good on everything, then yeah, it'll be worthwhile. Another 0-hit run, Tarum. Yeah, this is voted weapons on NG+, so you guys can decide what I use. There's a list right now that I got made for the first round of them, and then I'll probably update it in the future if we decide to keep doing it, but you can vote if you want just by using the weapon command, then clicking the link. Is it Beboonsk or Bebounsk? Bebounsk? I think that's what Faraz calls you, right? You don't even know the H-man? Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm not sure how I would pronounce that. So you don't know how you're perceived. You don't even know what your name sounds like. Wouldn't it be weird being born and you have a name that you know how to spell but you can't pronounce your own name? So if someone asks you what your name is, you can't tell them. You have to like write it down. It'd be super weird. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. It's like, Okay, we're gonna get the skulls from Patches. B6, is there a record of consecutive runs up to NG+ without getting hit? NG +6? No. There is not. For a good reason. I don't think anyone's ever gonna achieve that. I'm not saying that possible, but it's pretty close. You probably wouldn't be able to do that, dude. Like, RNG would get the best of you. There'd be some sort of meme that would happen where you just can't do anything. And you're increasing the odds of that each time you play the game consecutively again. So think about how hard it is just to get through one run, even if you play really well and avoid unfair things in a normal setting. It's like, you know, there's a percentage that you'll get straight up situations that are manageable, but when you get the unmanageable situation, I don't know. I really don't know what kind of build you'd have to use on that to be able to handle that. Must know these levels better than the route to your fridge. To levels, you mean the game? Yeah, you can't know everything. I know a decent amount. I know enough to do it. Pretty sure anybody doing this knows quite a bit. But that's just the price to pay, man. That's what you got to do. Lady Dutch, welcome back. You like the Dragon Slayer glitch? Yeah, I know that someone's gonna complain, and people probably think, why didn't you like continue the fight? But I didn't want to ruin that run when it was like, what, 20 minutes into it because of a glitch when I still wanted to get the run. I don't know how that happened. I've never heard of anyone having that, and I've never seen it, so that was a big deal. That was one of the bigger things. That's why I made that, because there's a lot of people that might have not experienced it before. I'm sure someone might have, but like, I'm wondering if that happens at other points of the game too. Curious. Exhibit, welcome back. Can someone help you with NG +6 Gale on PS4? Probably. I'm not sure if they're here though. Anyone is here that can. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't know, man. That's a tall order, dude. It's like, yo, turn on your PS4 right now. I guess that would depend on if someone's already playing the game. Has someone tried to get it and hit NG5 or something like that? I know David Tanker's trying just NG and NG+, so maybe he'll try that at some point. The likelihood of doing all of them, though, is so low that, like, maybe you'd get a record that's decent in between that, but I don't know if you'd be able to do the whole thing. Not to mention you'd have to have, like, profiles made of each NG+ past just, like, the regular NG+. You probably want to go over and route the differences of every single change in health and damage and all that, and be able to, well, mainly just health, but be able to know each NG really well, and then remember all the changes that you do in the strats leading up to like the higher NGs, and that alone, just remembering all the differences, would probably get to you because of muscle memory. So like, that's a lot of information, man. Because you're gonna have to handle situations differently in certain cases. But I don't know. If someone ever did that, I would probably cry. I would tear up. It'd be beautiful. Feynman, the runs are going pretty good, dude. How are you? What's up? Know this way around the game in your sleep. Well, I can play the game. You can't. There's never a limit of information, dude. I'll still learn things. There's never gonna be a point where I've seen everything. There is no everything. There's always something different. Every single day I play this, there's something I've never seen that happens. If there's not, then it's a really lucky case. There's always something weird, dude. So it just comes down to very small instances, but sometimes you get the random one like Slayer just disappearing, you know? Like there's shit that is just broken because you're just basically putting in, like, you know, 1,000,000 times more effort than the people that actually tested it to make sure it was a product that could be distributed. So you're seeing all the issues that they didn't even see. Okay, what are we doing? We need this, and then we switch back. We do the weapon. I need the blossoms. This one, okay. Last time the part that was really bad on this was the dog. I had pretty good stamina management, and the one dog still caught up, so I had to throw another skull. Not sure if that was just because of NG+ or whatever. I don't know. I haven't gone through this part enough to know if there's a difference. I noticed on this run, the Silver Knight chases me the entire time. I don't know why that's a thing, but... been doing that kind of stuff. Do we even really need Carthus on this? I don't know. I think we use it normally, right? That should be fine. I'm gonna use a Blossom before this. So the buff was lost on that because of bad RNG, but not bad. That bad. Do I have a favorite speedrunner aids? Not particularly. A lot of people that speedrun different stuff, man. I don't think I could pick. Like, there's people I like that speedrun different games than this. Hunox, sorry you won't be talking as much today. Work is swamped. Stupid travel advisories in Mexico. Damn, dude. Those phone calls, though. All right, well, I will see you in a bit then, maybe. Have a good day at work. Thank you for the GGs, Angrish. Thanks, man. Hey, Pokey dude. Nope. He might make it up, though, so I'm going to have to keep a really, really good eye on him. Because he didn't get stuck on the bush. We're gonna have to pay close attention to if he makes it and get a homeward bone ready. Hypernaut, thank you for the GG as well. Backstep only run? Yeah, right. You always get stuck at the bush. Goddamn right. Is that supposed to be like a innuendo or something? God, alright. Deleuze, by the way. GG with the J is nice. I like it. Oh, character's face is nice. Thanks, man. Tried to make the one that I had on console, but it was just a very quick. I remember I used to remember the sliders for it, but it was just a very quick imitation of that. So it's not the greatest, but it's better than the default. The default in this isn't too bad though. David, thank you very much for the GG. Welcome back. Texas, what's up? You had no idea you could just stroll past these guys? Yeah, man. You gotta take a very specific path, but you definitely can do that. Also, yeah, you have to tiptoe. You can't take one normal footstep. And without a weapon art that allows you to tiptoe automatically, it's kind of tricky to not accidentally do one regular footstep. So I probably should look into using Storm Ruler on that, because I know it does the tiptoe, right? I don't know if the sound of the weapon though is registered, so I have to look into that. The Peach Show God. Nothing beats that. Yeah, man. I should have made... Okay, you know what? The next random weapon one we do, if it starts off on NG and we have to like prepare it, then we can do the Peach. I can use the Peach for it. I'll promise you that much. I will. Especially if it's like one where I'm wearing armor, because then I can just unveil the face at the end. And the baldness won't be that big of a deal to some people. Davey McGalloway, welcome back. What's up? Alright, I'm gonna sell this. I don't think we buy anything for the rest of the run. Pretty sure we're fine. Let's get rid of that quickly. Or I guess we're just going endurance.
Farewell,
Ashen One.
Akashi, what's up? My opinion on Silver Knights, annoying or easy to beat. The ones with the spears are a little bit annoying. The ones with the regular swords aren't too bad. So, I don't know. They're not the hard. You could just backstab them, right? I think they might be harder than the Black Knights, though. Black Knights are slower. Like, their weapons are slower. What's that weapon? You can use the command ! Weapon. Want to see the information? It's Moonlight Greatsword. Approve of that name? Wait, what? What name? Peaches on everything? You find the spear ones easier than the sword, really? Yeah, something about the spear ones, I don't know. It could be because I didn't kill as many of those ones. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Alright, well, I think the fruit that I gotta squish at some point for you guys, because I said I would squish a fruit after a run, we gotta squish a peach. That one would be pretty easy to squish. Okay, so red tear stone. Guess that's getting swished. We have the blossoms, we have the skulls. We don't need skulls for this, but whatever. Paragon, what's up, man? Dude, you have such a good track record with attendance. You guys ought to be taking an example from Paragon. A model student of all sorts. The spear one misses 90% of the time. Yeah, there's the one attack when they're really far away that misses. I'm talking about, like, this is not running past them, this is killing them. Running past them, I know the sword ones would be harder, but killing them, spear one is not as easy in my opinion. Running past the spear ones aren't that big of a deal, depending on the proximity of how far away they are. All right. Not gonna utilize this. Take this one though. All right, could be my engagement on that, but the one particle was a little bit offset, so I had to run on not the quickest pace I could get to him, which could have caused the arrows, but I don't know. It could be our bad RNG as well. there is the chance it's bad RNG. There'd be no way to tell. I was a little bit slower by about a fraction of a second, but we're gonna have to do that again. Is Gwendolyn still alive on top of Aldrich, or is he a puppet like the face crab zombie? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think it's actually Gwendolyn. I'm pretty sure he just resembles him. If you look at his face, he doesn't look the same as Gwendolyn. He just has the crown, right? I don't think it actually is Gwendolyn's body. Sarcastic, what's going on? No, dude. I would not be playing this if I didn't like it. I don't do things that I don't want to do if they don't do something for me, so going to I'm gonna have to stress that. You would know that I would not want to play this because I would not touch it. When I don't feel like I want to play it, then I won't play it. It's things I want to do, I'm gonna do them. Runs cursed, reset. No, it's okay. It's expected. I think we've got the arrows on this before. It could happen again another like 4 times. There's not really anything that I'm wasting. I mean, maybe the blossoms after a while, but there's no big deal. Like, I'm not running out of resins. I'm not having to lose out on homeward bones, really. I have like 5 left. Can buy more. But yeah, I don't know. That wasn't necessarily the best RNG, but it also wasn't the worst. So it kind of sucks. That would have been a decent fight. Homing arrows are bullshit, yes. Well, you can try to stop him from doing them. That's why I said I don't know if it was my speed, because it was only a fraction of a second difference, because I had to step to the left for like a couple footsteps around the one bead that was blocking my path. Obviously, I don't want to walk into that and die just for the sake of getting faster time getting to him so I can manipulate the next attack not being arrows, right? Okay, GG. A little bit of worse RNG than last time on part 2. Really weird too. You don't see him delay the spins. Usually that's very, very abnormal. I've only seen it once before, I believe, once or twice maybe. Well, I think it was in the same fight, but like I've only seen a fight where he delays that on other occasions. So I'm not sure what causes that. It's very fucking weird. Shouldn't really be possible. I don't even know why it happens, because it would happen more often if there was something I did that caused it. So game's just being weird. All right, we're gonna go for Yorm. Going to that distant man? No. All right, where is it? Here we go. Sriracha, what's going on? Thank you. Yellow pie, Gigi. Thanks, man. Why is the Gigi emote a Minecraft sword, JCL? Always wondered. It's the Moonlight Greatsword, man. I gotta get it redone. There's gonna be so many emotes that get redone. That one I'm gonna get remade. It's supposed to be the Moonlight Greatsword though, or something that resembles that at least. Okay. What do I want for here? So we're going one-hand stationary attacks. Yeah. Okay. This part. Hey, Gigi, saw on YouTube, so you decided to check. Oh, fuck. Sorry, man. I didn't see the rest of that. I'm gonna scroll up chat. Second. Like, muted feel good? No, I'm focusing, man. If I don't say anything, it's because I'm focused. You make the strats first, then ask votes, or votes first, then strats. I've never used any of the weapons on the list at all for a run, so when I start the run, it's the first time I've actually held the weapon on the character and played the game through PvE-wise. Only weapon I've held on a character before, out of all of those, is the Dancer Blades on PvP. I killed one person with them, but I'd never have done a run with them, so everything's completely blind for a no-hit run. So I have to make the strats once I decide. I can't turn down any of the decisions. They're all gonna be done. I'm gonna have to find a way to do each of them. It might take a lot of trial and error, but I want to find a way to do each of them if I can. Unless it literally is, if we can prove it's impossible, then we can prove it's impossible, but I don't think it would be. TV, have a good day at the gym. I'll see you later. Take care. HP drain would fuck me. Yeah, the HP drain counts. So we have to avoid that. That's why I was debating with myself what type of attack I have to do, because if you do a two-hand running attack, the amount of recovery it takes to do the next swing is enough for like the starting frames of their damage to hit you. So you have to have a certain type of attack. And running attacks aren't preferable because it knocks them back as well. You have to be very, very careful with that. Love when you get the headshot on the last one. It's like, well, that didn't matter. Oh, man. I'm not going to change the color. The color might get a little bit darker. I don't know. I'm going to give it to the artist that I use. I'm going to give it to Carson and see what he wants to do. It might be hard to make it better, though, because... Actually, no, that's a lie. He can definitely make it better. I can get him to do it in pixel art if it matters. Because I know like an actual like detailed one wouldn't really be a big deal. Because a lot of the detail would be lost anyways. So I could just get him to remake it in pixel art for the shape to be better. The letters to be better, stuff like that. The dude that did a lot of the older emotes and that one particularly, he was just learning pixel art, like, and he'd been doing it for like half a year, I think, at the time. And it's really good, to be honest. Like, it's not bad, but like to get it exactly like MLGS, like that's something I never asked of him. That was originally another like a little bit of a different emote, and I changed it myself. So he didn't make it to be that, he just made it to be generic, and I need to get it made to be different. So everything's going to get remade when there is time to do it. Anything that needs a remake, that is. What a gimmicky boss fight. Yeah, Yorm's a gimmick, but it's a fun gimmick though. I like it. That one hit at the end was pretty close. Don't scare me like that. Oh, when he starts swinging? As long as the iframe, man. Like, you're gonna get stuck on his feet sometimes. There's never gonna be the case where you just always roll right through his legs properly on that, because you have to wait for the right time to go through the swing as well. So, that's what was scary. That's gonna happen. Definitely. What's an iframe? It's invulnerability. So like there's a fraction of the roll animation where you're invulnerable. If you can time it properly, you get invulnerability for any kind of hitbox or damage. That's basically how the game is made. That's how you play the game. It's the point of the whole roll system. Rise Storm Ruler allowed in this run, just curious. It's part of the Yorm fight, man. It's always been allowed in the run. It's a key item that you pick up inside the fight. We just are on NG+, so I already have one, and I can't drop it. So yeah. It's always been a thing. Razel, what's up, by the way? What's an iframe? Yeah, it's invulnerability frames, so... I don't know how long a roll animation is. I guess, like... 1 full second. Let's say a roll animation 60 frames. About a little bit over a sixth of the animation is invulnerability. So maybe like I think it's like 14. Well, with Karthus Blood Ring, it would be like 13 or 14 frames out of 60. So that's how that works. There's like a startup of the roll, then there's a recovery. The part in between is where you have invulnerability for a fraction of that. All right, trying to think of what I need for this. I do need this weapon, then I gotta take it off. Then we gotta go with the fire bombs. Ooh, spicy, okay. Let's do it. Colbster, please, man. No Dancer? Dancer's already been killed. Dancer is the third boss that we do. Yay! I think he actually died this time. He fell down. Holy fuck. Gigi. Technically, this is a PB just by getting past there, but gotta go for the gold on this one. How the hell did he not die? I think there's a ledge down there that he falls onto. If you're talking about like the gargoyle, I think he falls onto like a platform. There's like a lower level down there. It's like an outside area for the, Wait, did we send this down properly? What did I just do there? I forgot what I just did. Wait. This goes down, right? Yeah, okay, this should be the proper way to do it. I gotta go back, though, before we do this. That bridge, though, the bridge is honestly the least of my worries, man. That's why it sucks on the PB. The one hit was something that honestly should never have happened. Like, but it was something that taught me, you know, okay, if he turns away from me, from my direction after I'm within his range, just for a moment, I have to wait. Just a little bit. The mix-up of that slight timing is enough to fuck you. Get that thick endurance. Kalamba, you don't want to be that guy. Hey, man, it's all on you when something doesn't go the way you call it. That's all I'm saying. Hope you're having a sequentially sensational day. That is new. Sequentially sensational. I like that, man. It has been sequentially sensational. Thank you. Epod, how is your day going? Going, let me think. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that rhymes with V, with victorious. Vivaciously victorious, maybe. Vicariously victorious. Dumb thick. Finna dumb thick. Oh god. Someone make a sentence with like the most degenerate language ever. Like some underground fucking like urban dictionary shit. Just the whole sentence though. And if it's the best thing that I've ever read, then I will make it a command, or I'll make it a quote. Yeah, we probably want blossoms on this one. It's not gonna hurt. It's a pretty good idea. Slayer armor and Grand Archives A+ bonfire placement. Yeah, but I think it's to separate the area because of PvP. I don't think they're placed like that because of people playing through the game regularly. I think it's the separation where the fog gate pops up so you can't go into other areas and stuff. Because then that would mean that this area is connected to the inside of the archives. And also the area where you fight the boss. I mean, they probably didn't have to make it that way, but they probably thought of splitting it up to make it easier. That's my guess. Whew. Okay. Let's go. Cinder. Door bit always scares you. The door part's just based on a sound cue. That's the only part that has room for a lot of error. Also used to doing it with really low endurance from the SL1 run, so there's points where you have to actually wait and let them land beside you without iframing every bead. So like, there's a bundle that happens that's like 2 or 3 of them that I sometimes just sit beside, even though I probably could just be safer and spam roll more. But yeah, it's all sound cue based for the beginning. You basically are just waiting. You have to kind of like feel out the time. You hear a sound and then you have to like basically know how much time it is until you'll get hit after that sound. There's like a gap between, which is the travel distance it takes for them to go to you. I've learned it's not too safe to look at the beads while at the fog gate because you can roll in front of it, then you can teleport on you accidentally. So stop doing that, but you can get used to the sound cue after a certain amount of time. It's not that bad. Those are some healthy splits, Jimbo. McPrawn, how can you still enjoy this game? I do enjoy it. I wouldn't play it if I didn't. I don't necessarily enjoy the things about it that you enjoy right now because I'm over that, but I enjoy these, what I'm doing right now. We've also taken time away from it here and there. Like the last break we took from this was the longest. It was like over 3 months, so it is a decent comeback we're making to it. But there was some time off. If I played it every day since it came out, I probably would be thinking a little different, but taking breaks from it's good. Oh, I didn't set up RTSR. Let me do that. DLC's on this run? No, this is just any percent. Still do more damage to Lorien even though you hit Lothric directly. Yeah, because they both have different resistances. The hard part of that fight was the fact that he has like really high his brother has high intelligence resist, and he's okay. Like he takes the magic damage decently, Lorien. But that was a good fight though. That was actually a really straightforward phase 3 because there wasn't any weird shenanigans they were pulling, and they were doing like the rotations with the backhands and shit a lot. That gives you more punishes and more time to not have teleports, so that was pretty decent RNG on that. First part maybe not so much, but second part, yeah, definitely. And no chair memes either. Yo, Guffers, what's up, dude? Epic music for the last boss. I'm not putting on any tunes on this because the copyright stuff. If I'm on a 0 run, I'm just gonna leave the game sound from now on because I don't want to have to edit videos, edit the sound out after, and then you just end up with not having the sound anyways, just to be able to experience it on screen or on the stream. So I'd rather avoid the copyrights. If it's like a limited hit run, then it's fine because I'm not going to be making a video for it. Okay. Jeshin, what's up, man? For a second, I thought you called K Witty Karen. Who's Karen? Witten? Epic last boss music. Yeah, if we're on like a run where it's practice, then definitely. Or if I make the epic music with my mouth, then I'm probably even more skilled than you imagine because I don't think I can multitask like that on this. Imagine? Oh my god. You're pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. That's a really good phase 1 Cinder, too. I was so scared he was going to release the lightning and I wouldn't have enough stamina, or like I would be too close. That was so close of a call right there. I almost backed up from it, too. Imagine I did and then I died. That would be fucking ridiculous. Razzle, thank you for the bits, man.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Squilla, congrats you sexy beast.
Oh man.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from
People
its
saving
vessel.
the resubs for now? What's going on with
Let
this?
strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Oh man. Oh man.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly turn down
Let
the
strength be granted so the world
audio
might
for
be
the
mended.
credits.
So the world might be mended.
Is there a GG command? I don't think there is. Okay, what do we got here? Holy shit. Jeshin, thank you for the 5 months in a row, man. Thanks for the congrats. Welcome back. You are almost a human from the humble uprise of the hollow. Heck yeah, with the first time Prime sub. Thank you very much, man. I'm gonna welcome you in a second. Lightning Rhino, thank you for using your Prime to resub for 3 months in a row. You have become a hollow, feeble cursed skeleton. You've evolved and now you must find the humanity. You must seeketh the humanity.
Awesome job, man.
Eastwood, thank you for the 500 bits, dude. Shit. Thank you very much. You're too cool, man. Thank you everybody that enjoyed that run. That was hard, man. That was the hardest any percent run I've ever done. No hits, ever. Strats on that, dude. The only thing we didn't have to include in it was materials and shit, which isn't really dangerous. It just wastes a little bit of extra time. But that time's kind of made back with the fucking struggle of some of those fights, man. It's so nice that we got a decent Princess in Cinder too, after all that. Oh my god. Heck yeah, dude. For the first time in your feeble cursed life, you have discovered the secret circle of the Squilluminati. Using the power of dank meme 6 strings and edginess, I have turned you into a hollow, a skeleton. Not a hollow, a skeleton, and you must become a hollow now. Good luck. Thanks, man. Everybody that's here, welcome. If I didn't say hi to you, I was trying to focus, I'm sorry. But yeah. Pixel Monkey, it's going pretty good. You wanted to come poke me about something that we might be able to do tonight if you're interested, pending on if you're awake for it. Yeah, you can give me a whisper if you want, or put it in chat. Or like a PM. Pilku, what's up? Jeez, thanks, man. Okay, so now we're moving on to Vordt's hammer, so we're gonna have to do a run through and grab that. So, I think I know pretty much how we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna get this ready as well. Yeah, holy shit. That was really sick. That was really fun. First no-hit run, you followed till the end now and you enjoyed it. You're hyped for the next one. Yeah, for anybody that didn't get to see another no-hit run, there's so many that we can do now with all these weapons, so it's almost like you'll never be able to miss one. But yeah, that was very rewarding compared to a regular any percent. That was sick. So what we're gonna do now quickly is I'm gonna go back to new game. Let me just skip the credits. So you can see that we were on NG Plus because it says Journey 3, just in case you wanted to know.